Yeah, tell me.
Hello. Yes, sir. So, the main problem which I am occurring in the solution PPT that I am just in class 10th. So that's why I didn't know a little bit of ideas of calculus about differentiation and integration. And in my problem, at some instant, I am requiring that thing, the help of the calculus. So that's why I am bit confused how to do it. I have a way to solve towards the solution of my problem. If you please hear and tell me where I can get more better and get counter my ideas of calculus and do without it, so that it will be helpful for me. Otherwise,
Okay, so would you share your screen?
so can I narrate it you, because I have not properly made it on a screen board or PPT.
Oh, okay,
So
tell me.
yes, sir. So what my approach is that if we record the decibel sounds, the decibel intensity of the sound which is being produced by shaking the box with the identical objects, so that by reading the decibels we can find out the intensity of the sound,
Yeah,
and by this intensity we can conclude to what the pressure of the sound power, I mean power of the sound which has been produced.
mm,
By
still.
the
So how will that help you to find the number of matchsticks?
So the way the approach thought is like when we will be shaking the matchbox or the matchstick, then there will be inelastic collisions between the matches. So if we find out the amount of energy lost in sound, in the form of sound, so that would help us to find out the number of collisions which will be having, and the kinetic energy which is being changed into the sound energy.
But how will that help you find the number of sticks?
Sir, the main reason I being that's the problem which I'm having actually, because my approach is on the amount of energy which is being lost on sound, but I'm not able to calculate the number of sticks which will be getting.
Okay, so what I suggest is that first conduct an experiment,
Yes, sir.
okay,
Okay, sir.
where any experiment in physics, you should be having five trials for each data point. That means you should have independent variable which you vary, and then you should have dependent variable which you measure five times for
Okay.
each value of independent variable.
Okay, sir.
So in our case, what will be the independent variable?
Sir, the dependable variables will
No,
be
independent variable. Independent.
independent.
Huh.
Sir, the independent variables will be the temp. I think so. The environmental conditions we can
No,
say,
no, no, no.
or
Independent variable is the variable which you change.
okay. So the force which we can change
No,
by.
no. You want to find out how you want to find out the number of mastics based
Yes,
on
sir.
the sound produced.
Yes, sir.
So you want to study how the sound produced depends on the number of mastics in the box.
Yes, sir.
So you have to vary the number of mastics
Hmm.
and note down how many mastics are there and then measure the sound when you shake that.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So independent variable will be number of mastics and what will be the range for this number? What is the minimum number?
So the minimum number is number only having one matchsticks in the box.
Minimum is zero. No
But
mastic.
yes, sir. But there will be no sound produced if there will be no
Yeah,
match.
yeah, yeah. So the graph will start from zero.
Yes, sir.
So if you measure the loudness of sound, you will see it will start from zero. For zero mastic, there will be zero sound.
Yes, sir.
Okay. With one mastic, the sound will be low.
Hmm.
Then as you increase the number of mastics, the loudness will increase.
Yes, sir.
Now what you have to control here?
So what I have to control is the. um,
Everything else except independent variable has to be controlled.
yes, sir.
So what all you will control?
Sir, I have to basically control the first of all the amount of energy which I am providing in the shaking of the box. Otherwise,
How will you control that?
sir, I am thinking of having a device which will help in in a particular manner of constant amount of vibrations, which would help in proper amount of vibrating that matchbox and will provide the
Correct,
more.
but correct. So what is
So the device I can use is uh, any device which I can use. Sir, in my mind, I don't think there is a device which can be help, which can be used to.
how do you shake the matchbox?
Sir, by changing its position, basically we will stick to a something that would basically I would stick the matchbox to something which would vibrate, and that's how the matchbox will also vibrate.
Correct. So what can you do?
What can we do is find
What
a
vibrates? What can vibrate?
vibrator. What can be vibrated in such a case? uh so any device which can vibrate. So they are loudspeakers, but no. What can vibrate from?
Loudspeaker already produces sound.
Yes,
You
that.
want something to vibrate without making sound.
Yes, sir.
So what can vibrate without making sound?
Uh, e- what can vibrate without sound? Sir, I'm
How
not
do
able
you
to.
shake the matchbox? How do you shake the matchbox?
So first of all, by hand, we will be
So how
shaking this.
can you make something similar to hand? And how can you make
Oh,
it move similar to hand?
okay. Got it. So first of all, okay, I have to make a device which would be help in making the hand, which would serve the work of the hand. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
How?
yeah. What I can do is, mm, okay, what if we find a platform which would contain the matchbox and then it would vibrate? Sir, now I'm not able to get the idea how can I make an hand, but yeah, I will found it.
Okay. When you go to the ground,
Yeah,
have
sir.
you seen, when you go to the ground or park where small children play, have you seen two of them sit on either side of something and then they go up and down?
Up and down. Yes, sir, I'm doing it. Sir, can you repeat what you just said?
In a children's park, when two
Yeah.
children play, they sit on something which goes up and down.
Huh.
Like one child goes up, other child goes down. What is it called?
Yes, sir.
What is it called?
Seesaw.
So, how does the system move?
The seesaw moves on by the difference in the weights. One applies the force this
What
way.
kind of motion does the seesaw have?
So it's periodic. I think so. We can say the motion
What
type is
is-
periodic.
Suppose if you look at one child and the child is the child going up and down or not?
Yes, sir.
So they put a matchbox, will it go up and down instead of the child?
Okay, okay. Then I can produce. Okay, okay, okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it, sir.
But a seesaw, both children have to be there on either side.
Yes, sir.
So how can you make something vibrate like a seesaw but on its own? With
Sir,
no,
maybe I would use another object which would be roughly about the same mass of the matchbox.
but then it will not oscillate back and forth. No, a seesaw. When I said seesaw, I just gave an idea,
Hmm.
something like a seesaw, but not seesaw. Seesaw, to both children have to kick the ground alternately, then only it will give vibrating.
Okay.
But what is there which can vibrate once you switch it off?
Okay. What can switch it off?
Do you
Oh,
need the vibration to continue or it can stop after some time?
y-
When you
yes.
shake the matchbox,
Hmm.
you need the shaking of the matchbox to be continuous or you can stop it also.
So,
It can
so for a some time, for some period of time, like 5 to 10 seconds, it should vibrate. Then you can stop it.
yeah, so what will do that?
Then, sir, So maybe we can do is that on another side, like on this, like a seesaw thing. What we can do is we can apply a magnet there, and we put two magnets, another two magnets with the different poles, so that they would vibrate, and they would vibrate at a particular period only. And if we remove one magnet, then it would automatically stop.
You're complicating it too much. If you
Uh,
have a ruler,
yes, sir.
if you press one edge against the table top
Yes, sir.
and let the other edge free,
Yes, sir.
how can you make the free end vibrate?
Yes, it would, but I think so. It would be of very low period of time. It would dampen just like 1 or 2 seconds. For getting a perfect reading in this problem, it should be of about 4 to 5 seconds, sir.
What ruler will damp like that? You can use steel ruler.
Yes, sir.
There are rulers of wood, plastic, steel.
Okay, okay, sir. The little bit of flexible ruler
Uh,
can do it. Yeah.
Wood and plastic are brittle, but steel is flexible. No,
You know. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Got it. Got it. Got it.
so if you clamp one edge of the steel ruler to the table, but then when it vibrates,
Hmm.
it will hit the edge of the table and make noise. So how can you cut the
Yes, sir.
noise? How can you prevent
Uh,
that noise?
how can we?
If you vibrate the free end of the ruler, it will stick. It will hit the edge of the table while vibrating, and it will make like sound.
Okay, okay, okay.
How will you stop that sound? But
How can we?
but allow it to vibrate.
How can we stop that thing? So if we would stick if we stick the ruler on the table,
Uh,
then by a strong amount of glue or force, then there will be a very less amount of sound which would be produced. So we can take an first of all we can take the reading of the sound which would be made by the ruler hitting the table, and then we would take the reading of the matchsticks, and then we would cancel out the sound or the decibel amount from the our reading, so that we would get the actual reading to an some
that is too complicated. No, if you
yeah.
don't want to produce the sound of that ruler hitting the table, you have to prevent it from hitting the table. Only vibrate without hitting the table. How can you do that?
mm, how can we do it? If we stick it, it's gonna vibrate. Okay, so maybe we can put our what we I actually saw it, if we put our finger on the uh, point where it is having where it is joined with the table, where it's last contact with the table, if you put a finger and press it hardly, then it doesn't make that sound that much.
Yeah, so try like that, something like that.
Okay, sir.
Try
So
to clamp it tightly using some cloth, some sound absorbers,
yes, sir.
some soft material, sponge,
Hmm.
cotton. You
Okay,
can
okay.
stuff some cotton in between the ruler and the table,
Yes, sir.
or place a folded piece of cloth between ruler and table
Yes, sir.
and clamp it tightly to the table.
Hmm.
Then it will not produce so much sound. Okay, it will
Oh,
be negligible sound
yes, sir.
compared to the shaking of the matchsticks.
Hmm.
So compared to the sound produced by the matchbox.
Uh,
And where will you put the matchbox on the ruler?
why?
Where will you put the matchbox on the ruler?
Sir, I would put the matchbox at the least at the end of the ruler, where it would gonna be vibrating.
Yes. So you
Ye-
can stick it to the end of the ruler.
Hmm.
You can, what will you use to stick it?
Sir, maybe glue something or tape.
Yeah, you can tape it or you can use double sided tape.
Yes, sir.
So you can use the same matchbox and you can vary the number of sticks. And how will you control the vibration?
How will I
Control the vibration.
vibration? Meaning
You
the
should be
vibrate.
saying the matchbox should vibrate the same way every time. How will you do that?
I'm not able to understand
The
what.
the matchbox should vibrate the same amount or same way every time. How will you ensure that?
How I'm gonna ensure? Okay, at the same time, always. Sir, I'm not able to understand what actually you want. Means you want the.
See, every time you make the ruler to vibrate, you will push it down and release it, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you push it down by different amounts, it will vibrate for different time and stop.
Hmm.
But you want a matchbox to vibrate in the same way every time.
Yes, sir.
So how will you do that? How will you ensure?
How can I ensure this thing, sir? To do this, to ensure this, I think I can do the quantitative analysis. We can do the experiment a several number of times to get the perfect amount of results.
No, no. You have to control the way you shake the matchbox. So you have to control the way the ruler vibrates. How will you ensure the ruler vibrates in the same way?
Sir, by putting it at a every time putting it at a particular distance, I mean, displacing it
Yes, yes,
at
yes,
a
yes,
particular distance, and every time
yes.
I'm take the
So
reading.
every time you make the reading, every time you take the reading, pull the ruler down by the same distance. Make
Yes,
a
sir.
mark and do it by same distance, so it will vibrate the same way.
Yes, sir.
So first you take the sound. First you take the sound for no matchbox. Second time empty matchbox.
Hmm.
Then third time one matchstick. Then
Yes,
five
sir.
matchsticks.
Yes, sir.
10 matchsticks. 15 matchsticks.
Hmm.
Like that till the matchbox is completely full.
Hmm.
Again there will be no sound.
Yes, again there will be no sound because there will
So in
be.
between there will be a maximum sound. Right?
Yes,
Loudness.
sir. Yes, sir.
So you should take five trials for each of these. And do you know how to plot the graph
Yes, sir.
and how to find the mean value of loudness from each of the five trials?
Yes, sir.
Well, for that, I uploaded all the files, error analysis, how to plot graph.
Yes, sir.
You can check it out in the resources section.
Yes, sir. I
Okay.
found it. And sir,
So one
another.
is you will get an experimental graph.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I would get a curve which would be at highest point at a particular amount of sticks, and then it
Yes.
would decrease
So
again.
that graph will tell you how the loudness of sound as a function of number of matchsticks.
Yes, sir.
So now if I give you the sound the loudness, if I give you a matchbox with unknown number of sticks,
Hmm.
okay, suppose I give you a matchbox with 15 sticks,
Hmm.
and then you do the experiment, same experiment, and you measure the loudness to be some value.
Hmm.
And then when you look into the graph,
Hmm.
how many answers will you get for
Sir,
one loudness?
yeah, sir. The first thing, if we do the experiment, we get the reading. There will be two chances of having. There will be two possibilities number of matchsticks.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that
So,
is the problem. So even from the graph, we can call it calibration graph.
hmm.
Even if you have a graph ready and then somebody gives you a matchbox with an unknown number of sticks, if you
Hmm.
do the experiment and measure the sound using the graph, you can only say that it is either 5 matchsticks or 35 matchsticks.
Yes, sir.
Both of which produce the same sound. One is
Yes,
less, one is large,
yes, sir.
but you don't know which is correct, right?
Yes, sir.
So, any ideas how to solve this?
So maybe I'm thinking on the basis of the frequency which will be produced.
But if I remember correctly, you define any trend in frequency.
Yes, maybe if we put the graph of the frequency, then we would find an idea that if there will be a variation of the frequency and it will be not same
But
about.
in your earlier experiment, did you find any variation in frequency?
Sir, I'm not able to understand what you're
Did you
saying.
find any variation in frequency with the number of matchsticks?
Yes, sir, there should be a variation with the frequency if we change the number of matchsticks.
You check the sound in Audacity. You know how to use Audacity software?
Yeah,
Do
can
you
you
know
repeat?
do you know the software called Audacity?
Audacity,
Audacity. Audacity.
sir. I'm not knowing. Can you? I didn't
Okay,
know.
Google it up. In the resources I have given them the link also in the links. Useful links. In that I have
Okay,
mentioned about Audacity software for analyzing sound. Okay.
okay, 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 okay,
You,
okay.
you can use it to measure frequency as well as loudness of sound. So just learn from it, learn how to use it.
Okay.
And if you analyze the sound of all those five trials of each number of, as a function of for each number of sticks, you will find that there is no trend with frequency.
Okay.
Frequency remains the same for the same matchbox and the same kind of sticks.
Okay.
It will
Okay.
vary only with variation in matchbox or variation in sticks, but
Okay.
it does not vary with number of sticks.
Okay. Okay.
That's because the sound is produced when the sticks hit the wall of the matchbox, and the wall of the matchbox is vibrating.
Okay.
So it's the frequency of the sound produced by the vibration of the matchbox surface,
Okay.
and it is produced by that. Mainly, the sound is due to that only. So it
Hmm.
doesn't matter how many sticks hit it. It
Hmm.
only varies the loudness, not the frequency. You can,
Okay.
you can so you are supposed to prove it by evidence using the data. If you just say it won't count. So you have to have proof.
Okay. 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 Got it. Got it,
Okay.
sir.
So now using frequency does not help, but
Yes,
using
sir.
loudness you get a bell curve.
Yes, sir.
So one idea what I suggest is matchbox is a cuboid, right?
Matchbox is a keyboard. Yes, sir.
So there are like three perpendicular
Three perpendicular.
axis
Yes, sir.
orientations.
Yes, sir.
So you can make the matchbox vibrate in three orientations.
Okay.
You can make it vibrate along the
Along the
x-axis, then y-axis, then
y-axis, then
z-axis.
z-axis. Okay, sir.
So when do you think the sound will be least loud or sound will change very less?
Okay.
When do you think? In which orientation?
Sir, I
No.
don't think so. I don't think so. There will be a variation.
Okay, just try it out.
Okay.
What I am suggesting is if you make the matchbox, if you shake it parallel to the length of the stick
Parallel to the length of sticks. Okay.
by changing the number of sticks, you are
Hmm.
not changing the space available for the sticks to move before hitting the wall
Okay.
because they are already fully lengthwise they are aligned.
Okay.
So whether the 10 sticks or 20 sticks, the sticks will not be able to move much.
Okay.
So the sound will be less and not show much variation
Okay. Okay.
with
Okay.
number of sticks.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it.
But if you change the number of sticks and shake it along the width of the matchbox
Width of the matchbox. Yes,
or
sir.
along the height of the matchbox,
Yes, sir.
so in width means the maximum distance that it can travel if you have fewer sticks
Yes, sir.
because width is broader. Width is broader. But if you change the height, if you make it vibrate along the height,
Yes, sir.
it has less distance to travel before hitting the wall.
Yes, sir.
So the variation will be again there, but it will show less variation than the along width. So I feel the best curve of variation will be for vibrating in the matchbox along width. Next best will be along height, and first will be along the length.
Okay.
So now what I'm suggesting is if they give you, if you make one more calibration graph by making it by recording the sound by vibrating it along width and height,
Hmm.
make three graphs.
Yes, sir.
And now you have three calibration graphs.
Hmm.
Now if somebody gives you a matchbox with unknown number of sticks,
Yes, sir.
you record the three sounds
Yes,
by
sir.
first vibrating along length, first vibrating, second vibrating along width, third vibrating along height,
Okay.
and compare the loudness in the calibration graphs.
Okay.
So for each of the two graphs which show proper trend, width and height,
Hmm.
you will get two values of number, right?
Yes, sir.
So one small, one big, one small, one big.
Yes, sir.
So suppose in both the graphs, the bigger number is closer to each other.
Yes, sir.
So the true answer is suppose is likely to be is likely to be near that bigger number.
Okay, okay, got it, sir. Now I
Okay.
understood. Yeah,
So
how
the
we can.
uncertainty of your prediction will be now between the will be the variation in the bigger number.
Okay.
So along with suppose the loudness is intersecting at 5 6 and 35 6.
Hmm.
Along height, the loudness is intersecting at 10 and 26.
Yes, sir.
So what will be your answer?
So my answer should be about 10.
So your answer will be anything between 5 and 10.
Okay, between 5 and 10. But how can we uh, say that it depends upon packing density, sir, and the properties of objects and properties of box? Because in the problem, it's just only a matchstick. What if we do change the properties of the box? We take an hard substance, hard box like of metal, and we replace the matchsticks with the metal balls or any other kind of thing. Then what
Yeah.
will
So
this change?
that's a good idea. So you can try all those experiments. The more number of experiments you have, so one approach is, since you're in 10th grade,
Hmm.
deriving the theory is difficult for you at this level.
Hmm.
So you can do as many experiments as possible and report that.
Okay, sir.
So somebody else who is more advanced can
Hmm.
then utilize your experimental work
Hmm.
and derive the theory to support it.
Hmm.
Or if somebody else has derived the theory,
Hmm.
so since you are reporting on so wait. So suppose somebody is going to oppose your report.
Hmm.
If they come up with some theory,
Hmm.
they can then test their theory with your experimental findings.
Okay, so that then we would get in proper theory and also quantitative analysis of
Yeah,
the
so that's
problem.
how collaboration happens in real world.
Okay,
So
okay,
whatever
that's
is your strength, whatever you know, you can utilize it.
okay, sir.
But I
Those.
will of course give you hints on how to develop the theory also.
Hmm.
But that will take some time. Like
Hmm.
we can go to slowly.
Hmm.
First, you can do all the experimentation part
Okay,
to get so that it will develop your intuition.
okay,
So
okay.
let's think. So as you said, suppose you use a chewing what do you call it? Some box with chewing gums, or
Yeah.
not chewing gums, chiclets,
Okay, sir.
or something else.
Hmm.
Instead of mastic, something else.
Hmm.
Mustard seeds.
Yes, sir.
We replace it with something else, which has
Yes, sir.
same size,
Hmm.
but you can vary the number of objects,
Yes, sir.
but they have different shapes.
Hmm.
Then again, I suspect that you will get the same kind of bell curve,
Hmm.
and it will the frequency of sound will be different based
Hmm.
on the sound produced by the vibrating surface.
Okay, okay, okay.
The sound produced by the collision between the mastics or the objects, I think, is negligible compared to the sound produced by the collision with the wall.
Yes, sir.
Because because when the collision with the wall happens, chick 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 chick, like that sound will come.
Yes, sir. And it would be very less by the collisions between the objects only. It would.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
what I suspect.
Hmm.
So material of box and changing the material of the objects will change
Hmm.
the frequency, not the loudness. Like
Yes.
loudness also will change,
Hmm.
frequency will also change,
Hmm.
but the trend in the loudness will be same, and
Hmm.
the trend in frequency will be no trend.
Okay.
So this you can accumulate evidence for this.
Hmm.
So all the evidence will take it to the same conclusion.
Okay. Okay.
Next,
Okay.
after this, we are left with deriving a theory to explain it.
Yes, sir.
Why the loudness increases and decreases.
Yes, sir.
So I will give you some hints. Think about.
Hmm.
One thing is like this. See,
Hmm.
try to visualize what is happening when the sound is produced.
Okay.
So you can see that inside the matchbox. So first of all, the ruler is going up and down,
Hmm.
and so matchbox is going up and down.
Yes, sir.
So when matchbox reaches the topmost position,
Hmm.
the matchbox stops moving,
Hmm.
but the matchsticks continue to move,
Hmm.
and then they cross over from the floor of the matchbox to the ceiling of the matchbox,
Yes, sir.
and they hit the ceiling.
Yes, sir.
After hitting the ceiling, the ruler is going down,
Hmm.
the matchbox is going down,
Yeah,
and
they will be stick to that upper ceiling, and then when
yeah,
the matchbox will reach to its bottom point, the matchsticks will gonna fall, and they will gonna oscillate this thing.
yes. So
Yes.
that's how the tick 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 sound
Hmm.
is produced, right?
Okay, sir.
And this tick tick sound is produced same number of times
Hmm.
per second as the ruler vibrates.
Yes, sir.
And if the ruler stops vibrating, this sound also stops.
Yes, sir.
So now this loudness will also decrease with the amplitude of the vibration of the ruler
Hmm.
because the energy of vibration of the ruler decreases.
Hmm.
The energy of sound also decreases.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then now why is the sound produced? Because of collision between the sticks and the wall.
Wall. Yes, sir.
And what determines how fast the collision will be?
So how far it would be the same of the amplitude of the frequency of the ruler which we are doing.
It depends on how much time the matchsticks have to accelerate and reach a highest velocity before impact, right?
Yes, sir.
So if it can reach the highest velocity at impact, that will
Hmm.
be the loudest sound.
Yeah. Okay. 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 I got your point.
That's why
Okay.
the more empty it is, the more loud it is.
Yes, sir.
But then, if it is on the one hand, if there's more space to travel, it becomes loud. But
Hmm.
then it has less sticks to hit also.
Yes, sir.
So the mass is less. So the mass which hits is over less.
Yes,
So the
sir.
sound is over less.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got
So
it.
you
I
have
got
two
it.
opposing things.
Okay. Okay. Got it, sir. That's why we
Uh,
gonna get
That's why you get a bell curve.
yes, sir. And that's how we can also say that the sound will be inversely proportional to the volume of the air present inside it.
Volume of air. I don't think air matters.
I mean the amount of
Empty
medium.
space.
Yes, I'm saying that the packing density, or you can say the amount of, let's say the 50% space of the matchbox is being filled with the matchsticks, and rest present is the air. So if we will vibrate the thing, then the sound needs some medium to travel. So the collisions will.
No, 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 no. Medium to travel, sound medium to travel. That is not a proper concept here at all. Because sound is produced by the matches hitting the wall of the matchbox.
Hmm,
Outside the matchbox, if there is air, sound will reach our ear.
hmm,
Inside the matchbox, even if there is vacuum, it should not be a problem.
hmm.
Is it not?
Sir,
We are hearing the sound from the vibration of the wall of the matchbox.
yes, sir.
So the sound is traveling from the wall of the matchbox outside the matchbox. What happens inside the matchbox is not important for us.
Sir, I think so. If I thought about this, so what I thought, like if we cover the matchbox and if we fill up all the holes through which the air would be passing, because in a matchbox we also see there is a bit of air passing through all the time. So what if we cover all the spaces through which the air will be going inside or out, and then we do the experiment? Then I think so. The amount of sound produced should be very less.
I don't think so. You can try this. Whatever edge of the matchbox is there, only
Okay.
close the edge of the matchbox with sellotape.
Okay.
You make the surface of the matchbox free to vibrate as before.
Hmm.
Only close the gaps, air
Hmm.
gaps, so
Yes,
that
sir.
air cannot go in or out.
Yes, sir.
I think the sound will be same.
Okay, sir. I would do
But if
this.
you tape the whole matchbox, if you tape the whole matchbox, then
Hmm.
what you're doing is you're changing the material property of the wall. You're
Hmm.
making it very stiff, so you won't let it. It won't be able to vibrate. So
Okay.
that way, it may not produce sound. So that is
Okay.
a different story. But
Then
if you
how?
only,
Okay. Then how we can conclude to our theory that why there is a bell curve?
that's what I don't know. See, if you have a bell, suppose you have a plate
Hmm.
and you have a small spoon
Hmm.
and you have a big hammer,
Hmm.
you strike the metal plate
Hmm.
with the small spoon,
Hmm.
like a little finger.
Yes, sir.
How loud can you make a sound?
I
Will the
don't.
sound be loud?
Yes, sir.
Small spoon, lightweight,
Like I don't think so. It gonna last forever.
small like a steel matchstick.
Yes, sir.
If it is a steel mastic, you can't hit it with a lot of force, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you hit it with the hammer, steel hammer. See, you do one thing. You keep the metal plate suspended from a string, and then you drop a steel mastic on the metal plate,
Hmm.
and you hear the sound.
Yes, sir.
Then you drop a steel hammer on the metal plate,
Hmm.
and you hear the sound.
Yes,
Which
sir.
will produce louder sound.
Sir,
Both are
the
dropped,
with the hammer one.
but both are dropped from same height.
Yes, sir, the hammer one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's because the hammer one has more mass.
And more amount of force is
So
being
if it is hitting the same speed, even though speed is same, mass is more. What quantity is more?
the
Quantity
momentum.
of
Momentum.
momentum.
Yeah.
Yes. So if momentum is more, after impact with the wall, change in momentum will be more. So if change in momentum is more, change in kinetic energy is more.
Yeah. So the sound will be produced more.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. But in the case of
So if you increase the empty space, you're decreasing the mass. So you're
okay,
decreasing the sound energy by that.
if you empty space, we're gonna increase the mass. Is okay. And
Mass of matchsticks is decreasing.
yes, sir.
So the matchsticks which are going to hit and give sound energy, that
Hmm.
is going to have less kinetic energy to give it.
Yes, sir.
But if you decrease the empty space by increasing the mass,
Hmm.
then also the speed, maximum speed which it can acquire, that will reduce.
Okay, okay. Got it, got it, got it. Now I got the main thing which we would. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is the concept, but how do you make it into the equation? You have to research on it. It's called optimization.
Okay, okay, okay.
Because you have to optimize the relation so that there's an optimum value for empty space and
Hmm.
optimum value for number of mastics at
Hmm.
which the loudness will become maximum.
Maximum. Okay.
If there's any other, if the value is more or less than that optimum value,
Hmm.
the loudness will start decreasing.
Okay, okay, okay. Got it, sir.
So you research on this, like how can you find an equation which depends on
Hmm.
uh, fractional volume of empty space in the matchbox
Hmm.
and also the number of mastics.
Okay, okay.
And the empty space and number of mastics should also depend on each other, right?
Okay, okay,
Because
sir.
mastic also has a volume.
Hmm.
Each mastic has a volume.
Hmm.
So if you increase the number of mastics, the fractional volume of empty space will decrease.
Yes, sir.
So both the parameters have opposite effects, but they are dependent on each other.
Yes, sir. Okay, okay,
So
sir.
you
Got
can
it.
make it into so you can make it into an equation which depends on one parameter, number of mastics
Okay.
or fractional volume.
Okay, okay, sir. Now I got it. Now I got it.
So like that you can work out the theory. But even if you can't work out the theory, you can just use this qualitative explanation since you're just in 10th grade and you can do the experimental work
Hmm.
and give proper graph of experimental data what you have and give the raw data sheet tables
Yes, sir.
as evidence.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would try to get a theory about this, and I would try
You
my
can
best
talk
to get.
to you can talk to anybody. You can talk to scientists. You can talk to 12th standard students. You can talk to teachers. You can talk
Yes.
to professors.
Okay, sir.
You can ask anybody. You can take help from anybody.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
But whatever you explain as the final report, it should make sense.
Hmm.
And your opponent will try his best to find fault in your theory.
Okay, okay, sir. Then I have to make my theory best, like how I can say
Yes, if
that this thing
somebody
is
if
best.
somebody finds
Yeah.
fault, you should be able to. Nobody should be able to find fault in your theory.
Okay,
That
sir.
way,
I got it.
that
I
way,
got it. Got it.
that
Got it.
you have to explain finally.
Yes, sir.
So even if some professor gives you the theory with all calculus and everything, if you
Hmm.
don't understand the calculus, you won't be
Hmm.
able to explain this theory.
Yes, sir.
So then you won't lose. Then you won't get good marks.
Okay.
So
So
your
I.
score will depend on how well you explain.
Hmm.
So if it appears that you are just reading out the equations and you don't understand the equation yourself,
Hmm.
your score will be less.
Okay. So what should I do to increase my score? I should get a proper
So to
theory
get
and.
increase the score, you should have experimental data first to
Hmm.
answer your research question,
Hmm.
and you should have a theory to support your data graphs.
Hmm.
So the theory it can be already there, or you can derive it, or you can. You
Okay,
can,
okay,
if you find it from already somewhere, then you have to give credit to the source. You have to cite the
okay,
source.
okay, okay. Got it, sir. Got it, sir.
You should not copy it from somebody and say as if it's your own discovery.
Yeah, this okay, sir. Then it would be a wrong thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can always, if you can find, if you can research and find out the theory from somewhere,
Hmm.
you can give credit to that source and then you can explain the theory
Hmm.
and how it explains your problem.
Okay, okay, okay. Got it, sir. Got it,
If
sir.
your explanation is correct, then it's fine.
Okay, sir.
And then you have to finally conclude by saying how accurately you're able to predict and you have to prove it.
Okay.
So you can take three matchboxes
Hmm.
with known number of sticks, but then
Hmm.
you code it so
Hmm.
that now you don't know.
Okay, sir.
For example, you call one matchbox A, B, C,
Hmm.
and one of them has 3 sticks, one of them has 10 sticks, one of them has 20 sticks.
Hmm.
You have separated, noted it down, but now you don't know what is how many sticks are there in which.
Yes, sir. Then I can do the
Then you
experiment with.
can try, and then you can use the calibration graph and try to predict it,
Hmm.
and then you can verify by opening the matchbox and seeing how close you are
How close we are, right?
to the true number.
Okay, sir.
That time you will get the percentage error in your prediction.
Sir, I think so. The amount of there will be. How can we go closer? The percent of amount should be about 50-50. I think so. 50. We can go it closer because at same amount of decibel reading, there will be two possibilities, sir.
That's why I told you you can have two calibration graphs.
Yes, sir. Two.
One
Then
operating
we
on a
can.
width, one operating on a height.
Hmm.
Both will be different graphs.
Yes, sir. So then we can go more closer. We will have rather than having two possibilities, we would come to we would come to a point where we can say that yeah, this should be the amount of matchsticks in there.
Yeah, that you have to see where it really happens.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I would
Okay.
find it and try my best to get a proper theory and
Okay.
get. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your
Okay.
guidance.
Okay. Can I share it in the Can I share the recording in the classroom?
Sir, yeah, you can. There's no problem.
Because anybody else they'll also understand that okay, this is how one goes about it. It's okay. Anyway, they have to do their own work, right?
Yes, sir, you can. And I, sir, you told that one student submitted the PPT.
Yeah.
Sir, can I get a little bit of reference? If can I get the PPT so that I can get a little bit of reference how he proposed his
I
theory?
I thought about it, but then I thought that if I share the submission now itself, the student who already submitted, he
Hmm.
will not have any chance to improve it. Whereas others who submit late will get a better chance to improve even better.
Okay, okay,
So I think, see, I will share it when the deadline is over. No,
okay,
that
okay,
time
sir.
all submissions I'll share, so you can learn from everybody's submission.
No problem, sir. No
But
problem.
until then, discussions you can share,
Hmm.
but the actual work we will not share.
Yes, sir. No problem, sir. No problem.
But we can discuss the problem freely and share all the information. But the actual work we will not share.
Okay, sir. No problem, sir. No
It
problem.
sounds good, right?
Hmm. Yes, sir.
When the deadline is over,
Hmm.
then I will share everything. Everybody can learn from everybody else.
Yes, sir. And
Okay.
I had a little bit of doubt. I
Yeah.
you in the you told that the IAPT is not the IMO of selecting the team India for for IYPT.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, sir, then if let's just say I come in top five students and
Mhm.
I'm selected for Team India, then how will be proceeding to be the part of Team India and
See, have you seen the latest updates on the website, INYPT website?
Yes, I checked, but I didn't found much help. So
No,
I
no,
think
no. I mentioned all these things there. I mentioned that. See, I'll explain again. We applied, okay, as per the rules. See, I was a judge in the OYPT, online version of OYPT last year.
okay.
but they are saying that OYPT is not linked to IVPT. Okay,
Okay.
but
Hmm.
actually they selected, they allowed only the Team India which was selected for IVPT
Hmm.
to participate in OYPT.
Okay.
So while selecting the students or allowing the students to participate, they are going by IVPT.
Hmm.
But the jury of OYPT, they are not considering for IVPT.
Okay.
So it's very hypocritical.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, and they are, see, the way they have made the rule is right now Mr. Shashikant Pandey is the IMO, right?
Yes, sir.
He's a school teacher in Mumbai, in
Okay.
the student school or whatever.
Okay.
So he's just one school teacher, that's all. So
Okay.
whoever contacts him in from the IYPT website,
Hmm.
he tells them in WhatsApp, he joins them in WhatsApp group,
Hmm.
and then he asks them to solve one problem
Hmm.
and submit the solution, and he doesn't help in any way. Then out of all the reports, he select whatever he feels the best, and then say, now you solve second problem, and he will give the problem this time. He will say solve problem 13. So suppose a student can't solve 13 problem, then he is out. And sometimes he will solve it, and whatever solution he gives, whether it's good or bad. First criteria is he should have 3 lakhs to pay for his travel. If the child does not have 3 lakhs, no point in for participating. That is the first point. So if you have 3 lakhs, then you can participate. So this is not a right way, no. So he just needs 5 students who can pay for his ticket and the child's ticket to go to whichever country it happens. So it's not a proper competition at all. He's not selecting Team India. Best fine. So, so last 3 years we have tried to go through him. So last year, three of my students I trained very well,
Hmm.
and they actually qualified
Okay.
in the physics fights. I was there in every fight. I saw how they are speaking.
Oh.
But then finally, what he did, one of my students he removed, and he put one more student in his place. The
Hmm.
student had simply copy pasted some research paper.
So
He,
yeah.
he did not know anything, and he was put in the team, and my student was removed.
So
Because in
this.
Team India, 5 students, how can three be from my school? So
So
he did not like it.
this is not a proper way of selecting in Team India.
Yeah, so this was all very unfair, no, because my students were benefiting because I was supervising them very nicely.
Yeah.
Other students are not having any guide or teacher to supervise them,
Hmm.
so they are at a disadvantage.
Yeah,
So
sir.
I thought this is not the way because there was one student, Akshat Gaur,
Hmm.
who did not have any teacher to guide him,
Oh.
but he was a genius. So he has done a very good job.
Okay. Okay.
So he got selected anyway. But in Shashikant's team, he
Hmm.
got selected as the fifth student, the last student. But
Okay.
he was the brightest of all the five.
Hmm.
So his system of selection is so bad that the brightest student was selected as last.
Oh, sir, then how we will be getting the Team India this year? Will this pattern will follow again, or there will be any change?
So what IYPT wants is that Shashikant is the IMO right now. And how
Hmm.
did he become IMO? Because first he was the first person with
Hmm.
his 5 students from his school. They spent the money themselves,
Oh.
3 lakhs each.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and they went as observer.
Okay.
So 1 year they went as observer just to see.
Hmm.
So he became IMO.
I said this is
Since
not a way
then,
to get become an IMO.
since then for 5 years he is IMO. Every
Hmm.
year he takes a team and the students pay for him also.
So then
Now if
it's
next
just a,
person has to become IMO, Shashikant has to say he will be the IMO hereafter, and then he will come as Team India leader, and somebody has to pay for him three
so then
lakhs.
it's just a method of making money.
Yeah, so how can we go like that? No, I cannot go spending 3 lakhs just to become IMO. No.
Yes, sir.
So we told them clearly. We showed them how the tournament we have conducted, how many students participated.
Hmm.
We showed them the responses of the videos. of
Yes, sir.
students. When we said IAPT is the organization which selects which conducts Olympiad exams and
Hmm.
selects Olympiad teams. It's
Hmm.
a government. It's a link to the government.
Huh.
Everything he told, and
Hmm.
still they are saying you are not eligible. You have to go by this rule. So
Sir.
I said, then I said, okay, get lost. I don't want to waste time.
Yes. So
So
I.
now what I have done is, now we have to make it attractive for you guys.
Hmm.
What we have done is, we have made up a cash prize of 40,000 rupees. First
Okay.
prize will be first prize will be 20,000.
Hmm.
Second prize will be 10,000.
Hmm.
Third prize will be 5,000.
Yes, sir.
This will be for the grand finale.
Yes,
The
sir.
grand finale of top three,
Hmm.
first, second, third will get these three prizes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then out of the round five, and now
Hmm.
round two is going on. After round two, three, and four.
Hmm.
At the end of round two, three, four,
Hmm.
you will be given scores for each round based on your submission of video and PPT.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. That's I saw.
that is one score.
Hmm.
Other than that, you will get one more score for each round. That is
Hmm.
for
Hmm.
uh, timeliness.
Hmm.
How quickly you submit before the deadline. The
Okay.
more quickly you
There will
submit,
be
the more
bonus
points
marks
you
for
get.
this.
Yeah, it's not bonus marks. It is
Hmm.
separate. It is called
Okay.
timeliness marks. It is
Okay.
separate.
Okay.
So you will have a total score, which is a combination of your submission score and a timeliness score.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So now after round two, three, four,
Hmm.
whoever has the maximum total score,
Hmm.
which is a sum of submission score plus timeliness score,
Yes, sir.
he will be the tournament trailblazer.
Okay.
Tournament trailblazer award for
Hmm.
5,000 rupees.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
this is irrespective of the grand finale.
Okay.
It is just at the end of two, three, four rounds.
Okay, sir. Then let's just say I got the tournament blazer. I get it, and if we I got the cash prize, then how will the process will be same of selecting Team India, or they will the top five
Yes.
students?
There's no more Team India and all.
Hmm.
There's only top 10 ranks.
Hmm.
And there will be top 10 ranks. Then there will be a grand finale between the top three ranks.
Yes, sir.
And there will be a tournament trailblazer who can be anybody. It can be anybody from the top 10 ranks who
Hmm.
gets the maximum score. Or
Yes,
it
sir.
will be anybody from the top three ranks. Or it will
Yes,
be anybody
sir.
out of the top 10 ranks also. We
Yes,
don't
sir.
know how it will pan.
Hmm.
But whoever gets the maximum score
Hmm.
of timeliness and
Hmm.
actual report score,
Yes,
he,
sir.
he will get a 5,000 rupee cash prize separately.
Yes, sir.
And the remaining rank 4 to 7 will get a certificate
Hmm.
saying that they are rank 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10
Hmm.
out of how many participants.
Okay, sir.
We had some 135 participants or whatever.
Hmm.
So that's a certificate of merit mentioning your rank.
Hmm.
And the final winner, no, the winner,
Hmm.
gold, silver, bronze medals will be given. I
Hmm.
already purchased the medals.
Hmm.
Given it for designing.
Hmm.
So once the designs come, the medals come, I will put up the photos also. So
Oh.
gold, silver, bronze medal will be given,
Yes, sir.
and there is a winner's trophy also. I
Okay,
have
okay,
purchased
okay.
the trophy also.
Okay, okay, okay.
So on the winner's trophy, the winner's name will be printed.
Okay, 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 sir.
So this is it. So the top three rankers will be invited to the annual convention of IAPT.
Yes, sir. That's
Will happen in Dharamsala,
sir.
Himachal Pradesh. So
Okay, sir.
there you can meet lot of professors, H.C. Verma,
Hmm.
all the top professors, huge
Yes,
professors
sir.
you meet, you can listen to their lectures, talks. It will be a
Okay.
good interaction. And you
Okay.
can also give a talk, like
Hmm.
we can see, top three will be invited.
Hmm.
And they'll felicitate in the function.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Winner's trophy and the three medals.
Yes, sir. But the selection for Team India is just that
Team
method.
India, IAPT and all, we can't do, man. It's not
Hmm.
worth our effort. They are not giving us it's not worth. See, they don't give any cash prize or anything. IAPT, you have to basically spend 3 lakhs and go there and talk.
Sir, then what
Who do you want
just?
to prove? Who do you want to impress?
Yes, sir. Then
We
what
can have
just?
it in India itself.
Hmm. then what is the meaning of having the tournaments? Then it's just like getting a foreign trip, or for just like in
Yeah, what
India.
is the need to go to foreign and to see if they don't want the best team from India, if they are
Hmm.
happy with whoever Sasikanth sends,
Hmm.
and so far always India is 19th out of 22 teams.
19th.
India is below Pakistan. If 22 teams participated, last year 22 teams participated, okay,
Hmm.
India came 19.
So
Before
that,
that, some 37 teams participated, India came 35, something like that.
so
It's at the
that,
bottom.
so this is a very wrong thing, sir.
India is not so stupid, no. India
Yes,
has so many bright students.
yes,
They,
sir.
they, they write IIT entrance and all. How can
Yes.
we have such a low rank? It's
So,
because students to go are not trained.
then will there be any change in this process, or it will go like this one only?
Our IIT president, he will try on his level,
Hmm.
but I don't have any more time and energy to waste on this.
Yes.
We
Okay.
will
Okay.
conduct it at India level
Hmm.
and we will make it. Uh, See, we are trying to spread physics research among the students.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Got it, sir. Got it. Got it.
So by participating in this tournament, you will learn a lot of skills.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it.
So
Got
that
it.
is the whole purpose.
Yes, sir.
That
Learning.
learning is the
Learning.
purpose.
Yes, sir. Learning.
Learning and motivation. And you
Yes.
also enjoy a lot by doing some research yourself. No, you get the
Yeah.
taste of
Yeah. Yeah.
research.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sir.
That is the point. That is the goal.
Got it, sir. Got it.
Once you do the round three and round four, you will have real fun. Because
Hmm.
now you send the report. Your
Hmm.
report has to somebody else. And
Hmm.
he will picture your report and criticize it in his opposition report.
Hmm. Got it,
Then
sir.
you
Got
get
it.
feedback for your work.
Hmm.
And similarly, you will do the same butchering of somebody else's report. And
Hmm.
you will give feedback to that person. So you
Yes.
develop your skills, how to give analysis, how to look at others' work, how to
How to give
review
a
their work,
presentation, how to get a
how
physics
to
research.
review their work. Because reviewing is also a good skill, no?
Yes, sir. Got it. Got it, sir.
A different problem.
Yes, sir.
You end
Yes.
up learning three problems.
Hmm.
And finally, if you're in top three, you'll end up in a public platform how to speak also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
That is the thing.
Yes.
And the
Thank you so
grand finale fight, we will telecast also. Live
Yes.
telecast, streaming,
Yes.
live streaming.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much,
Okay.
sir, for this session.
Okay. Okay.
Thank
Bye.
you.